points so far. Listen, we're here for the long haul. We're for the long haul. Okay? We know this. We're prepared for this. And it's just going to take us a few seasons. It's going to take us a few years. We're going to build ourselves up. We're going to get to where we need to be. And then we're going to start being successful. Okay? Simple enough? Why is my camera having issues? Focus. Focus on me. Come on. There it is. Now we're ready. Chassis were good. Front wing. Ooh, we do have a front wing ready. So let's put that on Albon's car. Do we have an underfloor ready? No, we don't. Okay, next race. Next race for sure. It's that stupid lo-fi song again. It's the Have Yourself a Merry Christmas lo-fi edition. Okay. Let's race. Oh, we're in Miami. Just like this weekend. Also, I will never be going to Miami for this race, by the way. I'd rather go to the Vegas version. I think the Vegas race is going to be absolutely sick this year. And every year to come after that. Especially if they pull it off where they're literally racing through the strip, which I'm pretty sure they will be able to pull off. Like, just imagine that. Imagine how cool that's going to be. Like, that's just, it's insane to think about. Okay, car parts look pretty good there. Okay. Looks good. Albon's going to get used to the new car a little bit, so it'll probably take him some time to get used to everything. Yep, 19th, as expected. But his car is faster. Oh my gosh, my setup confidence is terrible with him. What the heck? Once again, goods and greats. I can't really do anything else, so... Okay, braking stability way off. Straights way off. So straights, let's just move. This is great, so I'm going to try and keep that as close to great as possible. Traction's fine. Yeah, let's just try that. I mean, this game is so much like guess and check work. Okay, now his setup confidence is 82. Now we're ready. We are ready to race. We are ready and raring to race. 83% good, 82%, as long as there's no bads. Yep, we feel confident. Let's finish the last practice session here. Still 19th to 20th, okay. Not super pleased with that. But hey, we're going to qualify 19th to 20th, and we're going to finish 18th and 20th. Come on. Oh, okay. Qualified 18th. Is 17th in play again? I don't want to slide too much, you know. We finished 18th last time, so... Or we finished 17th last time. As you guys saw in the last video. Just getting the car parts right. Getting everything as new as we possibly can. Once again, we have to adjust those basically every race. Okay, pitting twice is definitely going to be the strategy here. So let's have Latifi. Actually, I don't want Latifi to pit twice. You pit once. I don't care about you. Albon, on the other hand, we're going to give him the best strategy possible. Hard, medium, medium. And we can push him a little bit too. We can push him a little bit, which is good. So it was a good sign. When we can push our racers to get a little bit faster, a little bit better, a little bit stronger, then we will have more success. At least that's what I've been told. And we're off in the Miami Grand Prix. DRS is enabled. Good. That doesn't help us one bit because I'm pretty sure our cars have like no DRS. I think when you're a poverty franchise like Williams is, there's no option for DRS. They just don't give it to you. Albon's already dropped back to 18th. Not a good look for the young man. I don't think we're going to push him too hard. I might go like really attack mode when there's like 5 laps before pit window. I mean aggressive mode, not attack mode. Actually, I think it is attack. Is it attack or aggressive? It's attack, okay. Oh, yellow flag. Are we going to get a safety car? Ocon crashed. No safety car, though. Okay, that's fine. Write it out, then. But that means if Ocon's going to get 20th, then we might have a shot at 16th, baby. Let's go. Once again, this season, it's all about little wins. We'll take these small incremental wins when we can. And we will be glad to take them. We will be pleased. Anything that's not 19th and 20th, we are happy with. It's what happens when you're the worst franchise in F1. You just got to deal with trying not to get 19th and 20th. Okay, Albon, yeah, you can go attack. I don't think that will wear out your tires too much. Then again, attack on the hard isn't great in general, but here we are. We've entered the pit window for Latifi. Good. That means I can pit him and then not have to worry about him anymore, which is exactly what I want. If this guy wasn't on contract for so long, I would have dumped him yesterday. And honestly, I still might just dump him. Also, Ocon has already passed Albon. Not a good thing. That means 16th is definitely out of play. But hey, as long as we still race a good race with Albon, see if we can get 17th, you know, that's exactly what we want. That's exactly where we want to be. Okay, Albon is pitting, so we're going to put him back on standard. We just got to race well. Just race well. That's all we ask for here. No crashes. That's pretty much it. That's all we care about is no crashes. $11 laps. I'll go attack mode with 7 laps remaining for Albon here. Oh, we had a competitor crash. Albon just pitted. That's not great for us. Are we getting a safety car? Nope. Okay. Move on with our day. Honestly, no safety car. Then again, safety cars could help us try and get a little bit better placing. All right, let's put him on attack. Hopefully he doesn't crash. That's all we care about is our guys not crashing. Ooh, Sonoda dropped down to 19th. Can we finish above Sonoda? It's not outside of the realm of possibility here. Albon's tires should hold up fine here. We've entered our pit strategy. Perfect. Oh, there's a crash. Uh-oh. Virtual safety car's out. This could change a lot here. Okay. Ignore for you. I think we might move Albon's tires right now with the virtual safety car out. Yeah. Yeah, let's put him now. Bring him in. Bringing him in a little early, but I think it's the right move. Virtual safety car's ending. Albon's still in 16th, which is fine for us. DRS back enabled. Okay, Albon's on the medium for good. It's just about monitoring them, seeing how aggressive we can be. I think with 10 laps left, we'll probably go to it aggressive. Latifi, he's on hard. I think that's just going to last the rest of the time. Oh, another crash. Interesting. What is going on outside? There's a lot of noise outside my door right now. I'm kind of scared. I think they're going to come attack me. They don't care about me enough. We're fine. Also, Latifi is 48 seconds ahead of Stroll. Were the cars involved in the accident both of the Aston Martin cars? But Albon's got a comfortable distance. Oh, shoot. I forgot to move you up. All right, let's just go straight to attack for the rest of the race. Go for it, Albon. Latifi, you're comfortable 18. Sonoda's not catching Albon here. I don't think Albon's going to catch Haas here, but we'll see. No, he's way behind. We're good. That's 16th. That's a 16th. Like I said, we're just slowly working our way up. Slowly but surely getting better every race. Last race was 17th. This race 16th and 18th. That's pretty impressive. It means our hard work is paying off. Okay. It's paying off earlier than I expected. Honestly, I was okay with 19th to 20th for this entire season. But hey, we're looking good. We're looking good. Albon had a pretty good fast lap. 35.617 compared to 36 from the Aston Martins, or 37 from the Aston Martins. So we're happy. We are happy campers right now. Yes, we have no points, but we're doing better than Aston Martin. That's all that matters in my mind. Who is at my house right now? There's a lot more noise than normal. See? Look. We officially passed Aston Martin on the standings. I'm not saying that, like, we're better, but we might be better. Front wing manufactured. Okay, we'll make sure to put that on before the race. Underfloor manufactured. Oh, and now we have a new underfloor too. Uh-oh. People are in trouble. We're coming for 15th. It's just pathetic at this point, honestly. Rear wing still being developed. Side pods I haven't even started. Underfloor install on both cars. Perfect. I mean, look how much better the underfloor is. I mean, that's insane. But also, now that I think about it, the underfloor that we were building before was in comparison to our old one. So I actually don't know how much better it's going to be. Can I go look at that? I'm kind of worried now. Edit project? Oh no, okay. It's still pretty significant. Okay. I'm happy. I don't care then. As long as we're still getting better. Like I said, slowly but surely, get better, step by step, day by day. Also, the Rangers are losing 1-0. And Joel Embiid won MVP. Let's talk about the Embiid MVP for a minute, and let's talk about it in terms of Nikola Jokic instead, okay? First off, Nikola Jokic had 99 votes. Not for first, but 99 votes. There's a lot of noise going on outside my door right now. I'm like super distracted. I'll finish that thought here in a second. This takes a lot of work for me to change all of our equipment out. That looks pretty good. As long as our car setup looks competent, I'm okay. Because we can figure that shit out as we go along here. Albon 17. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. He's going to be a mainstay up there at 17. Ooh. How do we have so many bads here and so many optimals? This makes no sense to me. I'm trying to make sure traction is optimal. No, this is bad. Yeah, but that's great is the problem. I don't know how we fix the cornering part of it, but you know what? It is what it is right now. I don't really care all that much. That looks pretty good. It looks way different than what it was, and what it was before was very bad. So, as long as we're different than what it was before. I'm going to save the Embiid MVP thing until the race starts. Excuse me. We're in Barcelona for this beautiful race weekend. Doesn't look like there's a cloud in the sky. Greats and goods. I'm happy. One bad, and that's cornering. How do I fix cornering with this? Yeah, but I'm not going to be able to fix it substantially enough. Yeah, that's pretty decent. I think that's a good change up there. Simulate the session. Here's the other thing to consider as well. Albon is finishing pretty consistently with the worst of our car parts on. Like, I'm pretty sure his gearbox is like super worn down at this point. Yeah, still finished there. Nice. Albon's dangerously close to getting into Q2. Which still doesn't mean a lot, but you know, at least it's into Q2. Get the car parts where they need to be. Perfect. Listen, I like where we're at. I like where the organization is going. I like where it's at. I like where it's headed. I like a lot about where the organization is right now. That's -2, so we need to give that to... Yeah, so Latifi, you get that strategy. This strategy with the 2 changes is going to be a lot of maneuvering how aggressive we are. Let me send a message real quick. Okay, perfect. So like Albon, we could go aggressive for the last little bit. I think that's what I'll do, is just when they get close to needing a change, I'll just go in and adjust it properly. I don't really feel like going in and doing it all the time based on the situations that we're in. Remember, we're keeping it nice and simple. Nothing special. Just when we get close to our pit window, we're going to go to aggressive, okay? That's it. That's the game plan. It's a very simple game plan. Look how beautiful our cars look. So, okay, so the Embiid MVP thing, okay? Let's talk about this for a second. So Jokic got 99 votes for MVP, which means that there's one voter out there that didn't even have him in the top 5 of MVP voting, which is just stupid. Like, how can you not look at Jokic this season and say he's one of the best 5 players in the league? I mean, it's so ridiculous. He's the best player on the number 1 seed in the West. I mean, come on. I mean, instantly you look at it and you're like, all right, that's just plain outright stupidity, okay? Oh, no, Albon locked up. That's not good. So not only do you have that part of it, right? But you also have the part of it where everyone just kind of convinced themselves that Embiid was the MVP because Embiid beat the Nuggets in one game. Like, that just kind of became the deciding factor in who was winning MVP. Which, like, I understand where people come from on that. Like, hey, head-to-head matchup, Embiid outplayed him, good for him, right? But I really don't think that should be like the end-all be-all decider on a lot of things, which is what happened with this MVP vote. So yeah, I look at it and I go, this is kind of stupid. Because we base it off of stuff that we usually don't base it off of. And I just don't think that's great. I don't know. I could be the only one. Or I could just be a Nuggets guy. I mean, I am a Nuggets guy. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, Latifi, you're good. Albon's pitting. Comes out in 19th. Our pit times are still terrible. I need to upgrade our pit crew. They're really holding us back. I could have gotten a little bit harder on Latifi. Good to know. But it's not that big of a deal right now. But it's good to know for Albon, who's now on the medium, that I could go with probably 7 laps left to all-out attack. So that's a good sign. We know what we're working with. The only issue is that we're 13 seconds behind 15th. So it's going to be a hard hill to climb there. And then again with the pits, like Tsunoda just dropped below us, but Tsunoda will probably end up passing us again. We're having a good race so far. We're just we're staying steady here. Albon's tires look good. I'm actually going to move him to attack right now. If I need to drop him at the last second, I will, but I don't think I'll need to. Latifi's probably getting close to that point where I can go attack with him too. Yeah, I'm going to go attack here as well. Okay. Just nice, solid, fundamental F1 manager work right there. We're keeping it simple, keeping it straight to the point. We know what we got to do, and it's just about executing that. Albon got passed by Tsunoda. That's not a good sign. But luckily, the Haas driver is pretty far below us. Okay, Albon entered his pit window. He's still got 51% on the tire, so yeah, ride that out for the rest of the pit window. Latifi is way ahead of the Aston Martin guys. Yeah, our car's just better than Aston Martin at this point. We're not worried about those guys. All right, Albon going in one more time. Move him to the standard for a little bit. Latifi will be going in a second. If we could get a 16th, 17th, that'd be pretty cool. What do you think? What do you think, boys? I think a 16th, 17th is a pretty solid result. Let's move him to standard for now. Okay, there's 16 laps left. With 10 left, I'm going Albon on all-out attack. And probably the same with Latifi. Also, I have a tendency to pronounce these guys' names completely wrong. I can't imagine that I'm pronouncing Latifi all that wrong. It feels pretty straightforward to me. But I also could be completely off base. Okay, 10 laps remaining. Attack. And attack. And let's see where we end up. Albon's... he's 5 seconds behind Tsunoda. He's not catching that. And Latifi's not catching either. So honestly, I probably should just put them back on standard because there's no point in pushing us too far if we're not going to catch anyone. And we're not going to get caught by anyone. Yeah, just go back to standard. This race is over. We finished 16 and 18. It's a good result for us. When Latifi finishes ahead of both of the Aston Martin guys, we got to be feeling pretty good. And when Albon finishes 16th, it's always a good sign as well. I like that. Good race. Good race. Another really solid, successful race. It's exactly what we need. It's exactly what we want. We just got to keep it simple, stupid. Look, they moved up one spot each. We like that. We like that a lot. Also, Ferrari absolutely murdering Red Bull? That's insane. It's crazy. Also, if we get a point this season, I will pop the fuck off. That moment when we get our first point, it's going to be absolutely beautiful. Just keep trucking along. We don't have anything to really do here. Go to race preparation, look at it, call it good. Cars, warehouse. I don't think we really have anything to manufacture. We don't have anything new to put on. We should be getting used to our underfloors a little bit. We should be getting used to a lot of different things right now. So I think we're feeling good. Let's see if our drivers have any upgrades. We can upgrade this guy. Sure. His braking is absolutely miserable. So let's upgrade that a little bit. Our staff. Technical chief we can upgrade. Once again, we're just gonna upgrade whatever is the lowest. And on to the next race. We just keep flowing, you know? It's a game of flow. Once you get in a rhythm, once you get in the same kind of groove every week, you're feeling good about yourself. We can be confident going into every event. Cloudy, no rain. We'd love to see that. That means we know exactly what we're going to get ourselves into. Condition 55%, that's fine. 74%, that's fine. Gearbox is 42%. That's pretty low, so I'm actually going to keep them on this one, and then we'll use a new one on the other one. Engine, yep, you're good. ERS, you're good. Gearbox, yeah, that one's already got some minor damage, so leave it on that. Then we'll get a fresh one going. So, oh, this is going to be a nightmare of one to figure out. Yeah, that looks pretty good, actually. Oh, once again, another terrible one. Okay, that doesn't look terrible. Let's run it. Both of our guys are at 94% on their car part knowledge. Once those guys get to 100, we'll be feeling good. Ooh, not a great start. It's okay, we gotta get the setup right. We gotta get the confidence going. Oh, the straight's just completely off, but cornering is perfect. I think that looks more right to me than anything else. But we need to get the cornering right, which is the hardest part. That, along with the braking stability being great. That actually looks really good. Jesus Christ, they're yelling upstairs. I can't even focus on my stream. Yeah, this is a bad output, but I'm gonna run it because I don't really know what else to do. And if it's still way off, I'll fix it next time. Okay, we're sitting in 18th currently. 95% on Latifi. I think we're in a pretty good spot. I mean, 95%, we're not going to get better than that. This one, on the other hand, we're still bad on the straights. Where do you want me to be at? Way up there? I mean, that's great, so I don't want to be too far off. But I also can't get my cornering any much closer unless I do this. I don't know. That might be the best I got. Jesus Christ. There's a lot of noise upstairs. F1 manager's working.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I decided to play F1.
You got the Williams. Yeah, Jackson's over. And apparently Luke's having people over poker night.
Tonight?
Yeah. Feels kind of disrespectful.
He didn't approve that with us?
Yeah. In fact, I'm taking away a point.
Yeah, seriously. Tell him he can have poker night, but that's minus a point for sure. Yeah. Wait, so are we going to Sean's or not?
He asked if we could FaceTime because he is streaming tonight.
Okay.
So, we'll probably just have to do that.
Okay, that's fine. I'm getting hungry, so I might end stream soon.
I was gonna say. It's a little late in the stream for you, big guy.
I'm 2 hours in. That's not too bad.
Language orders tonight too.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'll probably go 2 more races. I'm on the Monaco Grand Prix right now.
That's the crown jewel.
Oh, it is? Well, if we're lucky, we'll finish 16th. So that's what we're aiming for.
That's improvement, brother.
I know. All right, let's keep trucking along here. We're at the Monaco Grand Prix, which I guess is the granddaddy of them all. I actually didn't know that. Albon's still 75%. Dude, I don't know what to do with your car. Okay, it's goods and grades. I don't care anymore then. Simulate to race. Listen, like I said to Cooper, 16th, we're happy. We're pleased even. We're thrilled. We're through the moon at a 16. Actually, not really. If we got a point, we'd be sky high through the moon. All right, engine, ERS, and the gearbox. So now we can start using gearbox 2, which is a brand new one. Gearbox 1 can be used for the other one again. Go to the best engine, go to the ERS, and then go to a new gearbox. Okay, feeling good about that. You get whatever the psychopath strategy is. And Albon gets the best strategy. Pretty simple, straightforward. Listen, on this team, like I've said it a million times, we keep it simple, okay? We play the cards that have been dealt to us. The cards in this situation is no money, a terrible car, a poverty franchise to recover from, and honestly, just overall, just terrible brand recognition, you know? We just need to get the brand a little bit better. Williams! If you say it like that, people might become more excited, you know? Probably not. Alrighty then. Let's race, shall we? Let's sit back. Let's watch our guys raring their engines. They're ready to go. DRS is enabled. You know what? If there was ever a course to have an accident on, to where we could have like a good result, this would be it. This would be it for sure. How we feeling though? How are we feeling about the start to the season? Because I think it's about as good as we could ask for. Genuinely. Just being ahead of Aston Martin. But also in this race, we are getting our asses kicked. Did Aston Martin get a better car? Because if so, we are in trouble. Yikes, this is not a good race from the boys. This is weird. It's weird how all of a sudden we are now significantly worse than Aston Martin. And it's not a good sign for the rest of the year, I'll tell you that much right now. We need those new car improvements very quickly. Very quickly. Faster than we've needed anything else in the history of Williams. Honestly, we're just going to stay 3 seconds behind Stroll. I don't even know if there's anything we can do about it. I'll try and crank us up a little bit. I'm not even going to worry about Latifi on this race. It's literally just going to be Albon. Yeah, I think Albon could go aggressive until he pits. I think that's fine. See if he can make up a little bit of that gap. He's sitting about 2.5 seconds right now. So we'll see if he can make up a little bit of that time. Being unaggressive for a little bit. Latifi, like I said, he's already 12 seconds behind. We don't care about him. We'll pit him and then send him on his way. Just tell him to drive straight. Actually, that's terrible advice in F1. Don't drive straight. Whatever you do, do not just drive straight. That's probably not the best idea. Okay, Latifi's pitting. That's fine with me. Albon, he's getting a little close on his tires when it comes to like driving super aggressive, but at this point in the race, what's done is done. If he spins out and crashes, then we still get 19th to 20th, which probably would have happened anyway, so. Get him in the pit lane, get him on the hard, we'll get him back to standard, we'll push him near the end of the race. Pretty simple. Pretty simple strategy today. One stop, whatever you have on first, you go onto the hard next, and you send them on their way. But also now we're 7 minutes, or we're only 4 seconds back of Stroll. We were 7 for a second. I don't know where that came from. But like I said, I feel pretty good with where we're at. Even if this is a minor step back, and Vettel and Stroll get 16th and 18th like we did last race, you know, what can you do about it? What can you do? Truly, what can I do? Because I am struggling to find an answer to that. And we're closing the gap a little bit by Albon. He's a little over 3 behind. We might be able to push him near the very end, depending on how far he closes it. If he closes it to less than a second with 5 laps left, I'll push him. If not, then we're just going to chill here, take our 19th to 20th, and move on to the next race. It's annoying because this is the easiest part of the game, is just watching a race. It's very simple, very calm, very relaxing, but it's the hardest part for streaming because I have to think of content, and that's very difficult. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of noise going on upstairs. It's starting to worry me, man. I hope everyone's okay. He dropped back down. Oh, now he's down to 1.8. I mean, it's just, this is such a straightforward standard race. No one's crashing. There's no rain. I can't really push my tires very much. Yeah, my guys are just kind of, they're running their race, man. I mean, look, basically everyone's on the hard, except for Ocon, which, I don't know, maybe he found a secret strat that no one else knew about. But yeah, I mean, this is a fairly straightforward race. It's a long race, so we're just going to sit back and enjoy. Also, Albon is closing. I think we could probably go attack for the rest of the race and be fine. See if he can get 18. If he passes Stroll and gets up to 18, he'll only be 30 seconds behind the next car. It's ridiculous how far the gap is from Williams to a Ferrari or Red Bull. Like, F1 is like the only sport where that can happen. Like in hockey, we just had the greatest regular season team of all time lose in the first round of the playoffs. That doesn't happen. That would legit be like if Williams just won one race and got first place. That would be the equivalent. It's insane. Well, another race in the books. Nicolas Latifi, another big giant disappointment from the young man. What a waste of talent. Actually, is he a waste of talent? He has no talent. What am I talking about? A difficult race. Yeah, we know this. We know this. We know all of this. We know we're terrible. We know we suck. But you know what else we know? It's that we have heart and determination. And me. Myself. We have myself. Doing shit. Getting shit done. Yeah. Oh, our design center is almost done. That's big, actually. Because then we can get more engineers. We can get more projects going. We can get a better car. We can get a better car faster. Which is very important. Let's look at Albon's car comparatively to the best Aston Martin car. Oh yeah, which is Vettel. Yeah, see, their car's better than ours. And their car is significantly better than ours in the stuff that's crucial for this circuit. Which means we're going to get fucking washed. I mean, there's no upgrades that I can do. This is just, you just click go to race weekend and you send our boys on our way. And you hope there's no rain, because I'm terrible at managing the rain. Car parts. Get the weaker car parts in there. You already know the drill. We don't want to overexert anything. We don't want to wear ourselves down too quickly. That engine's no longer in use. So we're going to our second engine already on that. Which isn't great. But it's not terrible. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Our traction needs to be all the way up. Okay, so how do I adjust around traction? Move that down a little bit. We move this way. We move this way. That feels pretty good. What's the biggest difference here? Braking stability and straights. So we move that down, and then everything else is braking stability going this way. Okay. We're going to try that out. It doesn't look great, but it's the cards we've been dealt here. Yeah, our car is just getting outperformed at this point. We had the edge on them for a little bit there. We kind of had our lane, but now we're just getting destroyed. Looks pretty good. 83% confidence right off the bat. Nice. Bunch of greats and a good. I'm happy then. You give me some greats and a goods right off the bat, and I am satisfied. Still 19th and 20th, dude. This is getting demoralizing. We were good for a second there. And now it's just bad. It's all gone so wrong. It's all gone so very, very wrong. Williams, I will make you relevant one day. And today is not that day, I'll tell you that much. We got Latifi to 80%. That's as good as I'm going to be able to do. Sim to the race. Put me out of my misery. Show me another 19th and 20th. Thank you. I mean, we're going to finish that. We're going to finish up there at the race, too. I mean, let's just be real here. I can install all of our awesome new parts. I can feel so good about myself while doing so. But we all know this is going to change a thing. Actually, let's do the newest engine, because the other engine's going to be used for qualifying here very soon. And we're already on the new engine on this one, so. What a world we live in. Where no matter what I do in this stupid video game, I always end up significantly worse. You know what? If this strategy is going to shave 10 seconds off of a good one, then I'm rolling with it. Albon, you're just going to be driving fast the entire race. You're going to be all out attack mode all the time. We'll see if it makes a difference. I doubt it will. But these are the cards that we have been dealt. So we gotta deal with them. I'm literally giving Albon one lap on the medium, and then I'm pushing him straight to attack. Because or else there's literally no point in having the medium tires to start. So it's time to push. Because yeah, the medium will wear out very quickly. I mean, the medium will last for a very long time is what I should say. Did Leclerc, like, have a heart attack? Oh, no, he just spun. Oh, there's a competitor crash. It's super early in the race. It doesn't make a difference. It's not like I'm going to go pit. Albon's up to 16. Watch out. That's what happens when you're on medium and all-out attack mode. I'm just afraid he's going to spin or lock up or something. Oh, here's a crash. Oh, we got a big crash. This will probably lead to a safety car if I had to guess. Oh, nope. They just went on their way. Okay, that's fine. It was Leclerc and Stroll getting tangled up there. And they're still probably going to beat us. Actually, Stroll's going to be in a rough spot now. His position's going to be tough to come back from. Are we going to move Latifi up at all? No. He's fine. Actually, then again, if it's close. Okay, time to pit. We're going on the hard. We're going to take you off of attack. We're going to put you on standard for a little bit. We're going to kind of start to feel you out there. How many laps does Latifi have? 5? I might just put him on attack as soon as the pit windows opens. Get him going for a couple laps, you know, get some speed. See how he goes from there. See how he can adjust. But yeah, Albon, he's going to be on the hard for a little bit. I think as soon as he gets in that range where it's not blue anymore and he's starting to feel comfortable, that's when I'm going to take him up a notch. Latifi is about to start pitting, so let's put him on attack. He's in a good spot right now. We don't want to lose any ground right here, right before we're about to pit. This is just, it's a smart strategy. If he spins out, I mean, he drops from 16th to 19th, so it's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world there. Okay, open pit options. He's going on hard, which means that we're going to take him off of attack and onto standard. We'll probably move him to attack a little bit later in the race. Albon, you're getting close to where you could go on attack here. Yeah, it's time. It's time. Go on attack. Latifi has his one pit. We can move him to attack a little bit later in the race, and we'll feel good about it. I mean, Latifi's still 15 seconds behind Stroll. I mean, Albon is 8 seconds behind Tsunoda. What we got to watch out for is Vettel is up to 14. And if Vettel gets points, that's not good for us. If they get points before we do, we are in a world of hurt. We are in some major trouble. Albon's got 6 laps left. His attack, he's perfectly fine. Yeah, his attack will be able to last pretty easily till the end there. But like I said, I mean, he's on an attack with hard tires, so it's going to be hard for him to, like, really gain any ground. Maybe at the very end of the race, when we put him on attack with the soft, he might be able to make up some ground, but I think we're probably headed to a 18-19, maybe a 17-19, if we're lucky. I guess it depends on how Stroll pits. We'll have to see how Stroll pits here. Oh, never mind. Yeah, Albon's way ahead of Stroll at this point. I mean, we do have to pit, though. Did he just pit? Did I miss it? I don't know. I'm not really paying attention. Time to pit for Albon. Get him on the soft. And we're off to the races from there. Put him on standard to start. Put him on standard to start. He did get passed by Stroll. But does Stroll have to pit? Nope. Stroll's good for the rest of the race. Okay. Well, 18-19. Thanks, Ocon, for crashing. We appreciate it. Because, yeah, Albon's not going to end up catching Stroll here. I mean, I'm going to put him on attack for the rest of the race, but I don't think we've got any shot at catching him. Dang, Rangers let up another home run. Brutal. We need to beat the Diamondbacks, because the Diamondbacks are actually a good team. Oh, Albon's actually gaining. Can Albon... Oh, he did pass Stroll. Now can he make up the 29-second gap and pass Tsunoda? Also, Verstappen is 27 seconds above Carlos Sainz. That's absurd. And this is a fairly short race to be that far up. It's ridiculous. All right. 17-19. Unfortunately, Vettel got 14th, though. I hope they don't pass us. That would not be good. I really don't want them to pass us here. They passed us. Their 0 points is better than our 0 points. I wonder what the tiebreaker is on that. Is it just best overall placing? Because, yeah, in that case, then, yeah, 14 definitely go ahead of us. Sure. But the joke's on them. Because we've got a new right wing. That won't be ready before the next race. It might be ready for the next race. I mean, I rushed it, so we'll see. Oh, stop. Okay, design center's upgraded. Nice, that's big. Go to race prep. Okay. And we're starting to get some money too. We've got 41K in the bank, which is good for us. The more money we have, the better. Car part development, design. Let's design some side pods and a suspension. Because we've only got 10 days till this runs out. And I think we'll get more before then. So let's do this on the side pods, okay? We're going to use basically half the shit we have left. That way it's a big upgrade for the side pods, and we don't really have to worry about it for the next little bit, you know? It's a nice standard upgrade. We're going to rush it. We're just going to get everything as quickly as possible. Oh, I have no engineers available. Shit! So I need to upgrade my design center again so I can get more engineers. And there's another 18 mil spent. That's not going to be done for a very long time. This isn't fun anymore. Let's do one more race and then we'll call it. Shit, I didn't even put the new car parts on. This is why we are a poverty organization here at Williams. Even with me in charge, it doesn't make a difference. Nothing helps. It doesn't feel better getting 17th and 18th or 18th and 19th compared to 20th. Nothing feels better. I'm just making all this up in my mind to mentally feel better. But in all actuality, we suck. I feel terrible. I mean, it's just miserable at this point. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can say to be better or to get better. I just sit here and I move my car parts up and down, and I hope that it ends up doing something for us. But it never does. It never helps. Did you guys hear that? I think Luke just came. I love hearing all the noises that they make right before they leave the house. Because they are right next to me. All right. Let's get through this race, shall we? Sure. Cornering is bad and straights are bad. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. Looks like exactly where we need it to be. That feels like 100% confidence to me. It's not going to be, but could be. It should be. It'd be cool if it were. I mean, he did get 7th, or 17th, I should say. 93% confidence. Ooh, I'm good. Am I getting good at F1 Manager? Even though our last 2 races were just the worst 2 races that we've had so far. Traction, terrible, easy. Move that way. Everything else is great, so we need it to stay as close to the same as we can. Except for we need to do that without moving the straights. Yeah, it's fine. It feels like as good as I'm going to be able to get him, so. Simulate practice. We should be good. We should be able to just simulate qualifying here. Oh. McLaren actually finishing below us. That's a new development. Is the bottom of the barrel in F1 this season starting to get fairly even? I guess we'll find out with this race. This race might be a fascinating one, actually. Never mind, we finished 19th and 20th in qualifying. I hate my life again. I mean, it's just the same thing over and over again. Oh, and there's light rain, and I can't manage my cars on light rain. I can manage it on heavy rain because you just put them on wet, and you just send them on their way. But on light rain, you have to deal with the intermittent tires and all of that nonsense. I mean, whatever strategy I set basically goes completely out the drain almost immediately. But we'll see. I want Albon on the soft tires. Yo.
Get 16th in Monaco.
No. We got 18th and 19th.
Hey,
Only because Ocon crashed.
take it.
No, I've gotten up to 17th, but that's about it. Also, Latifi's our car one. You okay?
Hey, Luke. Sorry.
Yeah, seriously. Go that.
Yeah, Latifi's tough, man.
Yeah, he's terrible. Okay. This looks like a good strategy. Oh, I didn't actually save it, though.
Luke's checking to see if we're gonna play pickleball.
Okay, well, this is going to be my last race, so.
Are you gonna tell him?
Yeah, if you guys go play pickleball, I'm down. Unless you guys have too many people with me coming. Am I the fifth?
Well, I don't think we really care. Well, I think he's taking it.
Oh, okay. Then we're fine. Alright, I like this strategy. There's light rain, so it's going to absolutely mess up my strategy entirely, but
Like,
yeah,
right?
dude. Managing with rain is nearly impossible.
I'm curious to see how this goes.
Yeah.
How quickly does the race go?
Depends on how fastly I fast forward it. If you go like this, I mean, 70 laps of one-time speed takes forever.
Right.
It's basically like watching in a real life. But what I do is I just
Is that Aston
crank it up to
Martin in last
16,000.
week?
Yeah. Yeah, in this game, it's Williams and Aston Martin that are the worst. Oh, Latifi locked up in the first lap. Nice. Well, we don't have to care about Latifi the rest of the race, which is a good sign.
Good start.
Albon, we could start being aggressive a little bit closer to the end. Yeah, we're off to a hot start. 1920th, just as
Hope
we
for a big
qualified.
crash. Hope for a big crash.
Well, we just got to see if the rain comes. Because the forecast said light rain, but I also haven't upgraded my weather center at all. So we don't know if that's going to be accurate.
The difficulty, man.
Yeah.
Oh, also, Sean's coming over at noon tomorrow.
Okay.
Him and I are going to go give Edge Motorsports a pitch.
Okay.
Got a haircut on Thursday.
Okay. What day are you taking your car in?
I'm going to try tomorrow.
Okay.
But, we need to figure out if we're going to play pickleball with Haley this week.
I texted her. We'll see if she gets back to me.
Because we should get to the point where you vlog that.
Okay. I think that's fair. So far, no rain. Which has kind of thrown off my strategy a little bit. Because my strategy coming in
But
was...
Albon's battling for 18th, man.
Which is big.
He's not good.
Here we go. Right as I'm about to switch Albon off of soft tires onto hard. I might wait to pit him. Until the rain comes. Because then I'll throw him directly on the intermittent tires.
Stroll and Albon battling for 18th.
I'm going to ignore this for now. Because Albon's tires are fine. So I'm going to wait a little bit. Because the rain's about to come and I'm going to need to throw him on the intermittent tires. Yep, there it is. Okay, rain's coming. Throwing him on the intermittent tires, throwing out our strategy, and we're going to see what happens from here.
This is incredible.
This might be too early, but it's the only play I've got. If I'm on the intermittent tires faster than everyone else, might be a good sign for me. But at the same time, we're in last. Yep, it's now damp. I got to get Latifi in now, too. Get him on the intermittent. They could last the entire race. So as long as it doesn't go from damp conditions to wet conditions, I could just stick with the strategy that I have here for the rest of the way. I mean, that instantly dropped Latifi down 38 seconds to Albon already. Also, Vettel's in 9th, which is not good for me. Because we're battling Aston Martin with 0 points. And if they get points, we're definitely dead last.
Well, Magnussen's on his ass.
So we need Magnussen and Ricciardo to pass him. I'm losing ground very quickly already. Is everyone on? Yeah, everyone's on intermittent. So I shouldn't be losing that badly. But it is drying up very quickly.
Also, Heat continued to be beating the Knicks. Oh, it's 1 point game now.
The course is dry, so I gotta get Albon off of
Force
these.
up 3-2.
Let's just throw him on medium and see what happens. Same thing with Latifi. Actually, Latifi, we're throwing on hard. That way we don't have to worry about
Are
him.
you gonna want to watch Cracking Stars at all, or is that painful?
No, I don't care. Okay.
Also, I really like the Oilers matchup in Vegas.
I just pitted, and the track's damp again. See what I'm talking about with the rain? I always mess it up. And now it's an 85% chance at 3 minutes. So yeah, we need to go back on the intermittent. Get our guys back in the pit. Get them back in. I hate this stupid rain.
Not your best managing event.
It's fine. Plenty of time to come back. I blame my manager. Actually, I'm the manager. I blame our... who's the person to blame?
Our technology team.
Yeah, I blame our technology team. They told me that the track was damp, so I switched tires back. Right? It's what any normal manager would do.
Oh, and the Heat sat Butler.
Butler's not playing tonight?
He's not playing tonight. They're up 1.
Wow, that ankle must be really bothering him.
Well, they probably thought the same way Sixers think with Embiid, right? It's like, don't rush him back.
Yeah,
for a
exactly.
game
Yeah,
Where you already stole the game.
true. See, look, right as my person said the track was dry again, we got a bunch of rain. So I don't know what they want me to do. We're on the tires we should be on. Let them race. Also, at this point, it literally doesn't matter because we're almost a full minute behind 18th. We just got to hope Vettel drops out of the top 10. But then again, if he drops to like 11th, then his best finish will be 11th. So they'll dominate that tiebreaker over us. Which means we're probably headed for a 10th place finish this year. My goal was to finish 9th.
You need to get the whiteboard down.
But it's looking less and less likely.
Have manager plans on the whiteboard.
Oh, I have my manager plans, but it goes out the window when they tell me the course, when the track is getting dry.
Yeah, but I just mean like for the season.
Oh,
Like you should have season goals where people watching the stream can see it.
yeah. My season goal is 9th. My season goal is to possibly get points. Well, Vettel dropped out of top 10, so
Big win.
there's that. There's that. It's the only silver lining in this race. Otherwise, let the boys run. We're going to finish up this race. I'm going to go play pickleball. Albon's actually made a little bit back on Stroll. He's only 38 seconds down now. It's a good race from Albon.
You want to know a good way to get there to be free courts available?
What?
Just be like, I'm just going to go jerk off. Immediately it'll be available. Can I say that on screen?
Probably. Oh, there was a crash. What does that mean for us? Ignore the pit options. Does that mean we get 18th and 19th now? Let's go!
Latifi's still behind Norris.
Oh, dang it. Ah, there we go. He's finally passed him. Let's go.
It's 16 speed. It took 10 seconds for him to pass Norris.
And time runs out. And Vettel finished 11th. So Aston Martin didn't get any points. We didn't finish 19th and 20th, so technically we did better. Also, we stopped 3 times and everyone else stopped once.
Yeah, not your finest.
So yeah, that one's on me. But hey, that's fine. Like we said, Vettel didn't get any points. He did move up to 16th in the driver standings. But he moved up because... not because he got points, just because he did better. And we got money in the bank. As long as we got money coming in, and as long as we don't finish 19th or 20th, we're pretty happy. Latifi got slightly better. Nice. Okay, let's use all of our develop points. ATR period ending soon. Dang it, we still had hours remaining. That's annoying. When is our other project done? 7 days? I think it ends sooner than that. Which really sucks. How do I see that? ATR period ends in a week. Yeah, it's gonna be like just the same time.